The Okanagan Sun have introduced their new general manager, and he's a familiar face. Howie Zaron will assume the role for the 2011 season after spending this past season in a largely recruiting role as director of player personnel.
He's a great person. I mean, ultimately we became really good friends with him, but over the past, I'd say 9 months, we could see just how hard he worked, how smart he worked, how he knew everybody. And when it came right down to it, how well respected he was in the football world, and how everybody wanted to talk to Howie. Everybody wanted him. And there's teams who have vacant head coaching jobs that were seriously going after him. I mean, he's won Coach of the Year at this level and the national level. So, he knows his stuff.
I was in charge of player personnel, but to me, I didn't feel like I got to do enough. And now being named general manager, I have a lot more accountability. So I'm looking forward to that. I relish in that role. And like I said, I think up here in the Okanagan Sun, there's no excuse to lose. You have the greatest fans in the country. You have the greatest community to play football in. You have the greatest board of directors. The facilities are great. The coaching staff's good. What's the excuse for losing? And, I thrive on pressure like that. And I look forward to getting this team over the hump and bring the column back to where it belongs, and that's in Kelowna.
Howie brought in a lot of talent this past year, and I'm excited to see what happens next year with the team, and I'm sure he's going to bring in a whole bunch of new faces to the program and hopefully get that national championship.
Zaron has a coaching background, guiding the Chilliwack Huskers for 3 seasons, and he's twice been named the BCFC Coach of the Year, earning him plenty of respect from the Suns coaching staff.
He's going to be our liaison between the board of directors and the coaching staff, and he does have a coaching background, so Howie's going to be able to give us some good input, an objective point of view. Somebody else who can look at things from a different standpoint. And, he's just a tireless worker. Howie's on the phone, and he's in all the right circles across the country as far as recruiting goes.
With the Sun, he recruited a number of current players, some on hand for the press conference where he delivered this message to his troops, who were heartbroken after a tough loss in the BC Championship game.
I can promise you guys that I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make sure that you guys never have that gut-wrenching feeling like you had when we lost that last game. There's no doubt in my mind that we had the better football team, but unfortunately, better football teams sometimes don't win games. But like I said, between me, coach, and this great organization, I'm going to promise you guys something right now. We will be BC champions in 2011.
What did you think of his promise there? He was a pretty confident guy.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing. He had me sold.
The other announcement on Tuesday was a check for $8,000 from Scotiabank for the team's scholarship program.
That's enough to really, supply scholarships for anywhere from 3 or 4 players for the course of a year. That's a tremendous amount. And it's something that as our scholarship program grows, and we see the day when we're going to be, raising $100,000 to $150,000 a year to help these players go through school. And I think once people see a respected organization like Scotiabank and Scotia McLeod come on board, then they'll want to be on board too.
For more on the Sun, visit OkanaganSun.ca. Reporting from Kelowna for Shaw, I'm Tim Morton.